Looks like we got a new setup over here.
Oh yeah. A lot more efficient. A lot more efficient and
More open.
More open and easier access. So we spent the better part of yesterday and the day before that, basically building the frame and covering everything up and putting panels on and moving panels around and whatever. So that part is done. So now we can actually start taking a good bite out of our projects. A lot easier now. You can work on multiple projects in
one bay.
One bay instead of having to go in and out and in and all that stuff. So today, what I'm going to be doing is working on the Impala. I got to get I need to take make some progress on that. So I made a bunch of pie cuts. So I'm just gonna make one more here. Let's see here before I start the video. So this is a process for cutting pie cuts. They are pretty expensive when you think about how much material you actually get. So for 6 pie cuts, it's about $50, not including tax and shipping. And we use a lot of pie cuts.
Yeah.
So this is gonna enable us to make them on the fly. You don't have to order them. It's gonna be real nice. So I made about, I think that's the last one. I think I made 15 or 16. So that should get me most of the way to the back of the car. So I just don't have to stop and reset everything up and do more.
Yeah.
Get them all done at one time, so.
It's more efficient that way.
Yeah, a lot more efficient. So I'll wait till I finish. I'll go talking again. Didn't catch it for you. So that's a process for. It's basically a 7-degree cut, both sides. My dumb ass, freaking the first time I did it with a 15 on one side, and I was like, "This looks like crap."
Yeah.
Anyways,
Too much.
So anyway, so this what do you call it? It spreads out the angles on both sides. So I've made a bunch here. So this is basically the process: is cut it on the saw and then face it on the bandsaw, or not the bandsaw, but the
Belt sander? Yeah.
The belt sander. So you take like that. Knock off all the birds.
How flat is it before you do that?
Pretty flat. I mean, just it's the part that
Clean the burrs off?
the burrs off, and when it actually clips off, it leaves a little little flag there.
Yeah.
So and then what I do, I just basically go like this, clean the outside, flip it around, clean the side. And that's it. And if you want to get fancy, do the center. But typically they're pretty good. And so that's it. So that's a pie cut. So it's a 15-degree pie cut. And if you were to check the flatness here, whoops, there, it's pretty good.
And it's already polished.
Yeah, and it's already polished. So that's the less work we have to do. Mm-hmm. So I got a bunch here. So all my pie cuts. And this is going to set me up for from the headers back. So here are some of my bends here. I have some U-bends that I cut up. And these are some old remnant
pieces.
Materials from drop that we had. Got some more polished tube here, and then there's some over there.
In the box?
Yeah, in the box, a couple more U-bends there.
Nice.
So this is what I have so far. I got this tube. So basically it's going to come out, and it's going to basically hug the frame on the inside, on both sides, but the cross member is here for the transmission. So this is the cross member here. And this goes like this, just like that. And that's gonna not gonna work. So I don't want to run it under the crossover, because that would be dumb. And I don't really have enough room to run it on top with all the cords here, all the training lines and some of the vital stuff. So what I want to do is actually drop this down just a hair, like right here.
Make that the lowest point.
Yeah, so the exhaust can go, I don't have to drop the exhaust any lower than it is. So my plan is to do this side, like this side, get it to about right here, then modify the cross member. Now this car does have airbags, so it's gonna be low.
Yeah, on the
On
ground.
the ground. So the plan is to maybe, what I'll probably do is cut it here and then just change, put maybe a 45 on it. And then I just gotta see if I can find some more material of this. This is like a 1x2, like 1/8 inch wall. So that's gonna go like that. And then it'll be about right here. And that should give me enough clearance
To get over it. Yeah.
And then it'll go through here. And then the highest point of the frame is actually right here.
Yeah, you can see it.
Right here. So the idea is to go through on top of the cross member, next to the drive shaft, and then I think, I don't know. I think I'll probably do the what am I looking for?
Oval?
What do you call it?
Tubing or what?
No, the H pipe, or not H pipe, but
X pipe?
X pipe type deal.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. Couldn't find the word. So it'll probably be right here, but I think so basically it'll go down here, right here, it'll end here, it'll merge into some kind of collector setup, like merge collector, and then it's gonna go over the frame, kind of go like this, and
Tuck back in.
tuck back in along the wheel tubs, let the wheel tubs be the foot wells, and then here, right here, and then run the exhaust mufflers or whatever, and then figure out, I don't know if I'm gonna,
How you're gonna exit.
yeah, I need to basically compress the rear all the way.
Are you coming before the tire or after?
Well, I want to do it after, so I just gotta, this thing does not have a lot of space, so what I want to do is totally compress it, and then see how much room I have, and then work around here, obviously. That's not a problem.
But getting back around is gonna be tough.
This side's a lot tighter because there's just this upper link in the way here, so I'll have to go maybe right here, and then around, like this, or maybe here, I'm not sure. It's just, I won't know until we actually get it compressed. But that's what I'll be working on today. So, yeah. I got one side tacked up. So I'll have to find out, or find some more material. Almost, see, I'm kind of conflicted. If I should just make another one at a 1 inch,
Like just tubing.
just some tubing, and just bend it on the tube bender.
That's what mine is.
Is it
Yeah, on the truck. Just a straight bar.
straight bar? But if I do 1 inch DOM, 1/4 inch wall, and I keep these spacers here, just turn them down, then I can actually just put on the tube bender and just bend the angle I need.
Yeah, it'd be easy.
And then I don't have to
Mess with that.
mess with this.
I mean, it'd be faster that way.
Faster, cheaper, right?
It is.
So yeah, maybe I'll just do that. And then I like the design. It's cool. It's pretty simple and it works.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's so we got. And then on the Mustang, that's almost ready to be started, right?
Yep. Just I already have the battery. Wait, the Mustang, right?
Yeah, the Mustang. So this one's actually almost done with this too, as far as the tunnel. Just gotta do the tunnel, the hump portion, or the portion that goes to the firewall. The other part is it's already cut off, but we're just gonna add some spacers to it.
Yeah. The floor is done in that thing. You just got to do the tunnel
Yeah. So
where the transmission is, and that's it.
So the tunnel that's over the transmission will get like maybe a 1 inch spacer, and then we'll have to tie it all in
Yeah.
at the transmission. And then the Mustang.
The Mustang, the battery cables are made up. The battery trays put in.
Okay.
I had to do some modifications because it didn't fit, like everything.
Like everything, I think.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use one of these clamps
Okay.
to hold both cables along this.
And then you got all the other wiring done as far as routed here.
Yep.
So it looks really good.
All the wires. I just gotta hook this up for the distributor. And then that's it.
For the fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's it.
So I like the way you he terminated those wires, and then
Yeah, so these two are for the AC
okay,
and the heater.
okay.
But we don't have that yet, so. But everything else,
So you use nut certs on all those stainless steel hardware
yeah, and cushion clamps.
and cushion clamps, so that's nice.
It's all easy to get to.
The steering shaft is hooked up, I see.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's not too much left. This is something we can almost maybe fire it tomorrow. Unless you're missing something.
We just gotta get a fuel line.
Where is the fuel? You know, we could do roadkill.
Just gotta
just get
a pump or a bucket with fuel.
With, some fuel in it, and then
Yeah.
probably what I'm
That's
end up
it.
doing just to get it fired up. Because the fuel line, I don't even know what fuel line's on.
Well, it doesn't even go to the tank.
Really? There's no line?
I don't think so.
Oh crap. Okay, so if that is the case, then we'll just do a roadkill special. We'll just get like a tank and turn it on.
Yeah, the ignition switch is already hooked up. Everything's hooked up in the dash except for the AC heater and the gauges, and that's it.
Oh yeah, so that's just like the workspace there.
So those wires coming out of the dash is for the radio.
Okay.
Those wires hanging down right there, that's for the heater and the AC. And then that's the only thing that's hanging. That's not terminated.
The heater switches we don't have, right?
No, we don't have the heater switches.
Okay, so we'll need that for the AC.
Yeah.
You know, this thing still smells like rat crap
It does.
a little bit. Okay. All right. Well, it looks good. That's a good little update, I guess.
Yeah, the wires are under the back. The tail lights are done. I did change out the lock for the trunk, so it actually works now. Yeah. So it
Nice.
opens nice,
That's good.
and then it closes too.
Sweet.
No play.
He did say that he wanted those
The lights?
Yeah.
We gotta cut holes in that or
Yeah.
what? Nice.
Fun stuff, right? The C10, I need to get back on that, but waiting for the heads to dry. I just painted them, so once that's complete, I can drop the heads on, start putting everything else back together. But now that we have more space, it'll just make things so much easier.
Yep. Yeah, it's a lot nicer to work on any car that's on this lift now.
Yeah, because before you couldn't really work on that side, then you didn't want to hit that car over there, or just it'll just be better.
And then walking around here, you have to go under the car just to get to the
Other side.
just to get to the lift to lift it up or lower it down. So you do like it's just a pain to get it up and down and work around on this passenger side.
So now I got my TIG welder set up. So I have my second TIG welder, so I don't have to be running stuff back and forth. And I got the belt sander there, the bandsaw tables, and then toolbox, MIG welder. So yeah, we have all the things that we need for the most part. So and yeah,
We don't have to worry about anything getting wet.
yes, that's nice. So yeah. All right, let me get back to work. All right, I just got done welding the transmission mount brackets. I still need to weld the center section, but these pieces are adapted, so now I'm gonna basically bolt these in and do the centerpiece that's actually gonna hold the transmission. So I just basically TIG welded this. It is 1 inch diameter, 1/4 inch wall DOM tube. I just machined it, put a chamfer on both sides to make it look decent. So now I need to basically mount these up right here, and then build the cross brace that goes. It's gonna go right here on this. So that's kind of where I'm at now. Just waiting for these bad boys to cool off. Yeah. All right, I'm in the process of notching the bottom tube. I already got one side done. Now I just got to do this side, and then I can basically tie both sides together. I'll tack it and then TIG weld it, and then I'll work on the actual mount that mounts the transmission to the frame. So I'll go ahead and cut that real quick. It's a little off center. Gotta adjust my tool, but that's good enough for now. So now, just gotta face it in the lathe. All right, so that is the tube. So now I need to go tack it in place. All right, so I got the tube tacked in place, or not tacked in place, sorry, positioned in place. So now it's just a matter of tic-tacking it. This is the exhaust. So basically it's gonna come together to merge the two tubes together. That's how it's gonna look when it's all said and done. So I'm gonna go ahead now and go ahead and tack it up and then take to the garage and weld it. I'm gonna weld it on my other welder. So I like the prime weld. It's legit, but the Everlast is it's a lot better. So I think I'm a little bit spoiled. So I'm gonna go ahead and tack that up real quick and then go weld it up fully. All right, so it's fully welded, both sides. Used about 120 amps on that. The other side, zoom in. Looks like it fused together pretty well. So yeah, so now let's go fit it up on the car, and then we'll have to build the extensions that actually go to the transmission. All right, so it's bolted in. So now I just need to build the two legs that go, it's gonna go from here to here. I'll probably use a plate. Maybe I'll cut something out of the plasma cutter, or I'll use the plasma cutter to cut something. And then two feet coming up to like a bracket, and then it's done. Paint it, call it good. All right, so like I was saying earlier, so this is done. The next step is going to be merging these together, running the exhaust at the back, or at least to here, selecting mufflers, and then finish up, I guess. So the Mustang's almost ready to start. Maybe we'll squeeze in a couple hours tomorrow. It is Christmas Eve, so not a lot of time, and I need to go wrap some presents. But the shop is a lot better now. It's a lot more efficient. So yeah, we'll need to get back on that Camaro too to finish the floor. I got the material and from the metal supplier yesterday, or not, day before yesterday, and then the paint is curing for the heads for the C10. So just kind of maybe we'll start again on, what's tomorrow, Monday? So yeah, Tuesday. So all right, that ends this video.